Hello, this is Johnny. I'm trying to upgrade the firmware. You use the different cable, not the one that come with the system. Then you plug this to the front, to the back, and at the same time you're going to press the button here. Okay, so we're going to push the button and press this, hold the button and press this, plug this in. Then you get a light. Then you hear a sound. Now you can look go this button. Okay, so we pretty much put that in the safe mode. All right, so we're gonna set that on the side. Okay, and then we are going to run this program right there. Okay, so let's zoom in, and so we have to download. I download two of them. One is called the 1.3, another one is 1.3, but it's 5 live, and this is 3 live. So I want the one with the 5 live. So I'm gonna open this, and this is for the USB drive. So if it doesn't see it, then you have to install the driver. So I am a DP 64-bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to install the driver. Yes. Click next. Okay, it's a USB IVD driver fail, cannot complete the driver. Okay, let's go to the X. Let's click on the install driver exe instead. Okay, and I think I click on this one, that's incorrect. So let's try that one. So you have to install the driver first in order for it to work. Okay. So now it's recognizing it because you have a check. A while ago you have a X on it. So I'm gonna click finish. Okay. So the driver is installed. Then you want to go. So when you unzip it, it will include the driver. Okay. Then we're gonna click on PAC-MAN upgrade. I'm gonna click yes. I'm gonna click next. Okay, recognize the driver. Okay, successful install onto your computer. Click finish. All right. So let's see what happened. Oh, here you go. Okay. All right. PAC-MAN machine had a huge due to a USB incompatible program. Okay, we already installed it, so this should be working. So it's not working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug the cable again and plug it back in. Okay, and then turn the power back on because we just installed the driver. So we're going to unplug the power first. Okay, now before you plug it in, you have to plug the second, not the first one, but the second coin. You gotta hold it down. Okay, and then it's kind of hard to do this while you're recording. Then plug it in. You see the light on, you hear the sound. Okay, and now you could look at the button. All right, so let's set it down. All right, so you could install the driver first, or you could run this program and automatically will install for you, and this will pop up. So right now it's having issue. So what I'm going to do is see if I could close this out and make sure the PAC-MAN is turned off. Insert one end of the USB cable into a PC, hold the coin button. Yeah, that's what we did, but we have an issue. So let's see if we could close this program down. Okay, in a way, it's good that we're having this problem because if you guys have the same problem, you will know what to do to fix it. So what I'm going to do is go to Task Manager, press Control-Alt-Delete, and I wanted to end this PAC-MAN thing, and then I want to restart it. Okay, so the PAC-MAN program is shut down. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back. Let's make this one screen not full screen, so we can see what's going on when we click on the PAC-MAN update. So click on it. Yes. Okay, next. Finish. Okay, there was a communication error. Please disconnect and then power off. Disconnect, then power off the PAC-MAN arcade and retry. So, okay. All right, let's try that. Okay, so disconnect and turn. Oh, see, the power is still on. That's the reason. See, power is still on. So I'm gonna push again, push and hold. Okay, now it's off. So what I did is, when I push it one time, it didn't do anything. So I had to push and hold, because this thing jumped back whenever, you know. All right, so now this is off. So we're gonna hold the button again. Hold the button again. Plug this in. Okay. All right, hear the beep. All right, put it back on the chair. Okay, I did what you told me, so I'm gonna click OK. All right, so now it's working. And it's installing, and the marquee light is on right now. There's nothing on the screen, just this thing. Nothing on the arcade. There's nothing on this screen, but just the marquee light is on. Okay. And the software is updating. It say 99%. Now they say at this point the 99% will stay there for long period of time. Okay, from 1 to 99, it go real quick, but then it's sitting there. Okay, now it say complete, so it's done. So the marquee LED light went off as well. See, the light went off by itself. Okay. So we're gonna click OK. Say complete. Please unplug the unit and then power up. So we need to turn the power on. All right. So let's go ahead and come over here. All right. Let's go take this to the table and we look at it. Hi. Okay. It turned out that when I first time did the upgrade, it did not work, because you're supposed to click OK, then unplug it. But apparently I didn't click OK first when I unplug it. So when I turned the power on, my PAC-MAN just got black screen. The marquee light up, but nothing happening with my PAC-MAN. So now I decided to go ahead and plug the PAC-MAN into the cable first. And then I'm going to hold the coin button and plug it into my laptop at the same time, so that way I don't have to hold the arcade, this, you know, that big 1/4 scale of cabinet in my hand and try to push a button and plug it in at the same time. So now I'm gonna plug into my laptop and hold the button, plug it in at the same time. So let me plug that in. All right, look at the coin button too on the bottom of the same thing. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and stop the program, and I'm going to click yes, and click next. And I guess it's trying to recognize see the USB, so it saw it. Okay, now I'm going to let it run the program again. All right, then it's going to sit on the 99%, and I'm going to wait till it's complete, and then I'm going to click OK, and then I'm going to unplug it, because I guess I unplugged it too early, because my PAC-MAN is totally black screen and it looked like it's dead. So I'm going to let it run. I think this take about a half a minute on the 99%. Okay, finally finished. Okay, so the marquee light went off and it says finished, so it disconnected itself. All right, this time I'm gonna click OK first. Okay, and it closed the program. I thought that's what I did. I don't know. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the PAC-MAN and turn the power on. So I'm gonna tilt this sideways. It's still plugged into my PC. So I'm gonna push and hold the button. There you go. Now it came out. Now it's working. All right. So I wonder if I hold these two buttons together, will it give me an option? No, it doesn't give me any option. It just started PAC-MAN with I guess with 5 life instead. So you can put it down here. You guys can see. So the sound seems to be better. Let me see if that is the loudest. It won't get any louder even with the software update. Yeah, I'm gonna die. So even with the software update, seems like the sound is a little bit better. So I died twice already, so I do have 5 life. So if you see the bottom here, still got 2 more, plus this one. And there goes 1 more die. So I do have 5 life, looking at the bottom of this thing. So I'm gonna let myself die again and see if I have 1 more. So that one died. So I died 4 times. So this is the last one. Okay, so 5 life does work. So that's cool. I just press it and let go and just keep on running by itself until I change direction. Okay, so it's updated. So just letting you guys know, that's kind of problem that you're wanting to, like me. If you do have the problem on the first time try, just do it again. And then in order for it to work, you have to turn off the marquee light off. With the marquee light, yeah, make sure the power is off before you try again. So this have to be off when you plug it in. Okay. All right. Hopefully all this issue that I have hopefully helped you guys, because everybody make it sound so easy, but it's a little bit complicated than I expected. But I'm kind of not happy with the sound. The sound is not as loud as the Galaga. So but when I was talking about the controller, I was talking about the joystick D-pad. So it does have the 8-pin in the back. The last video I did, that you could actually plug it into a USB controller. And what I was referring to is this one, USB controller. Okay, this is what you plug into the Raspberry Pi when you buy the button and everything, or you could buy it by itself. See, you have 2 pin here, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So exactly 8 line, like the joystick, okay, or the D-pad, or whatever you want to call it. This is the joysticks, not D-pad. Analog sticks have a cable. So what you do is, for example, it have a cable like this, and you just plug it in like so, and then you could plug this. See, there's three line you could plug into here. So you could plug the first one, and then you could plug in the second one. Okay, for example. All right. Okay, so those are 2 lines for moving up and down. And then you have another two, and so on. So those are your joystick button. Okay. Now I know the arcade they use this one, but you could use this to control your joystick. So your D-pad is, you plug in here, you're able to control your D-pad. Will plug into your Raspberry. Well, this is the power. There's another cable that this one, I think you plug this to a Raspberry Pi. Either this one is the power or this is. Let me see. Yeah, this is the power, and either this one or this one. Let me check the back. Make sure I tell you why. So this is for also the controller. So to plug into. I have to go look at the paper. Last time I plugged in wrong and I couldn't get it to work because they have the same pin. This one and this one here. And then your start and select button, you could plug it in here. So those two buttons in the front, you could plug it one here, and make the select and start button. And then rest of them you could just plug in here, like K1 first joystick, second button, third button, first button, second button, third button, and so on. Okay, so you could convert those button and plug it into first button, second button, and then the last 2 you could plug into select and start by looking at the back. Plug it into select, start and select. Okay. And so it would be, it's pretty, you have to get a cable like this. I don't like to solder, so I just, this one have a hole, and then this one have the pin, like this way. So you could plug into the connection that you unplug. You could plug those in, or you could solder into those other cable, and then you could plug this to the controller, USB controller, and then you can mount this to a Raspberry Pi. Now, you probably might want to use the Galaga one. Galaga one have the joystick move over to the left and have a fire button right here. So you have a fire button, and then you could maybe make those 2 buttons to, so you could add 1, 2, 3 buttons across here to make it, you could play most of the vertical game with 3 buttons. Okay, so those are the stuff that you could mod and make it happen. Then you have to buy a video card that convert the 40 pin to a to a HDMI, convert that to HDMI, and then you can plug that to the Raspberry Pi, and then you can make this to a Raspberry Pi PAC-MAN or Galaga. Okay, so just FYI, because I was telling you guys on the first video, but I didn't show you the card. Now how you plug into a card to plug into a Raspberry. And then to do so, you buy this special cable, and they come in a box, and then you can plug that in to convert it to a USB controller that plug into Raspberry Pi. Okay, all right. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this firmware update helped. I am thinking about modding this, but I don't know. I got so many Raspberry Pi. I'm just tired of Raspberry Pi. Sometimes I just appreciate the the cabinet, the artwork that play one game, but I don't like the sound, so maybe there's a possibility. When I don't like something, I will try to mod it, but if I'm okay with it, I will stick with it. So I'm thinking about it. I don't know. All right, thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.